So I had to look up who directed this movie, because after this movie, I was high as fuck. I was like, I need to talk about this movie. Like right now, I had to go home. I had to get home, gotta get the camera. I had to review this movie. So I literally went home and I just looked up who directed this movie. The person that directed this movie directed Truth or Dare. It all makes sense. Fantasy Island. From the director of the cult classic Truth or Dare that came out a couple years ago, that was one of the worst movies I've seen in a long time. It's a movie that I'll never forget watching. It was so funny and great. I loved it. Such a great movie. And then I saw this movie tonight, and I went and I saw it, and I walked out and I was like, who directed this movie? And I literally came home and I literally just looked up who did it. And it was the same guy. Same writers, even the same star of Truth or Dare, the main girl. So this movie is based off the old show Fantasy Island. Fantasy Island was a famous show back in the day. The famous De Plane by Tattoo and the guy, and basically people come to this island, their fantasies come to life, and it's either like romantic, funny, sad, dramatic, horror. Like I remember I watched a few episodes of the show. I've never seen like seasons of the show. I've only seen like glimpses of the show. I've seen like 1 or 2 full episodes almost. So basically, I'm not the biggest Fantasy Island fan. I went in this movie saying, this is a cool concept. This can be done really well. And so basically, Michael Pena plays our main evil bad guy, and he gets all these 5 people here. One of them wants revenge on a bully. One of them regrets saying no to an engagement. One is trying to be Call of Duty, basically. And then the 2 brothers, which we'll get to in a second, are just trying to party, I think. That's their fantasy. They just want to party. They really doesn't explain their fantasy at all. So, this movie, where do I begin? Like, where do I begin? If I have any positive, I have one little thing. I hope there's a great remake one day. That's my only positive. This movie had a cool concept, a cool idea, because this movie could be really good. Like, think about it. Fantasy Island, different fantasies on this island. It could be creepy, it could be romantic, it could be funny. There are so many things that could go in this movie. And I wish the movie did something right where these 5 characters go on their separate journeys and separate different stories and different genres of movie. War, horror, comedy. But the more focus of the movie is more mysterious thriller. But they don't try to do that. They go for stupid, bullshit comedy that isn't funny. And it's just, the marketing is god-awful because they make you seem like this is a straight-up horror movie. No, it is not. Not at all. This is the non-scariest movie I have ever seen in my entire life. There's action with terrible blood and CGI, which, why is this movie not rated R? First things first. Why is it not rated? There's literally people getting their heads blown off and it just cuts away. Like, make it R. Like, I know you're trying to make money because PG-13 Valentine's Day weekend, but just make it R. And basically, these characters are stupid. Everyone is stupid. Everyone is just a stupid character making stupid decisions and just stupid moments, man. There's so much to talk about. So the first thing that I really didn't like about this movie that bothered me, Michael Pena, man, I love the man. He's a good actor. He just wasn't for this role. He wasn't god-awful. He just didn't fit the role. The main evil character from the original show was a mysterious old man that was always happy and just had something about him that was mysterious. Michael Pena just plays it like there's moments where he's trying to go for comedy. I'm like, this is not funny, like, at all. The whole movie is filled with comedy moments. It's just not funny. And you're like, you think the commercials and trailers like, this is a horror movie. No, it's not. It's not at all. They go for the joke in this movie, and it is so annoying, and it's not funny. But Michael Pena, I didn't think he was awful. I just really think he was miscast. Like, that's his big issue. And, like, just all these characters, like, each story had their own, like, element and genre. And it just didn't go together. There'd be scenes of a romantic beach scene with a daughter and a magic moment. The next shot is this evil man with strings on his lip trying to rip open two girls who hate each other, and basically she wants revenge on a bully, basically, and throughout the whole movie they're together, and they're all like, she's all like, I don't want you to be, I'm so glad you saved me, oh my god, I'm so glad me and you both got captured and we're here together, and the whole movie she's trying to make her convince her that, yeah, we're both captured, even though she really is the one that made her get tortured. It's a stupid running gag. It made me cringe the entire time. I was like, why are you doing this? Why? This doesn't feel like a real character. No one feels like a real character. The dialogue is something. It's something. It's something. The dialogue is atrocious. It's just like Truth or Dare. The dialogue feels so scripted and faked, and the acting doesn't help at all because no one was good in this movie. Like, I can't, like, the one girl I thought was good, I forget her name. It was the storyline with where she has a kid and the husband that she didn't have, whatever. She was fine. Michael Pena, just miscast. Everyone else, I swear to God, was bad. I mean, bad. Like, atrocious bad. And I did not like it one bit. And the one that really just pissed me off, the two brothers, they high-five the entire time. They make gags of each other the entire time. And it's kind of disrespectful, if you ask me. But they make fun of gay people. And they, like, treat them like bad. Like, one of the brothers is gay and he likes men, and this movie treats it like big buff gay guys, and oh, they're in the corner and they're just smoking weed and everything, and they're just he's excluded from like all the partiness, whatever. That's what it felt like to me, and that was really disrespectful. It pissed me off pretty much. I'm not getting anything, but I'm just saying, like, it pissed me off for people out there that go see this movie and like think that, and that's awful. And the movie should be ashamed of itself for doing that, treat you like that. Just saying, it's totally side note, whatever. But another thing is, the movie's not scary. The trailers make it seem like it's a mysterious vibe, whatever, and the movie tries so hard, but it's not. It's just not. It's not. It goes for the joke, and it's not even funny. It goes for this heist action scene. It's not exciting or anything. There's terrible dialogue. There's terrible character development, and my God, there is a twist in this movie, and it is the stupidest twist. It ruins the movie. I'm still confused of certain things. There's certain things I'm like, so if this character knew this thing and this character was that character knowing that this was gonna happen, why did this character do this and this, say this, do this action, everything? It pisses me off. And then to top it all off, the very end of this movie tries to be really clever. You ask me, like, really clever, like, oh yeah, this means this, and it goes back to the show, whatever, and I'm just sitting there like, do you think anyone in this damn movie theater knows this shit? I bet you no one in the theater I saw tonight knew that this was based off a show. I guarantee you no one knew this. So when I was sitting there saying, like, the filmmakers feel very creative right now, and they're thinking, oh, this is so spectacular and very clever, I bet you no one fucking knew that this was based off a show. Every person in the theater was a teenager or a person just trying to watch a movie, and I swear to God, there's people in front of me who snuck into this theater trying to think they were cool, whatever, because they thought the movie was rated R. No, it's PG-13, dummies. Just watch the movie. But no, we got this movie. But there's just so many things wrong. And the number one thing that bothered me, just total side note, two characters travel all day, all night long, and get to a certain spot. Something happens, and they have to go back. And it takes them like 10 minutes to get there. And the other half of the movie, it took them all night and everything. But then they get back to their base like that. It bothers me. It bothers me in the movie just not... It gets cluttered, and they just fuck up, and they're like, oh, let's just smack an ending. Oh, there's their ending. I hated this movie. It is just awful. This is one of those movies I can say this is a bad movie. This is a movie that didn't deserve to be made. All the filmmakers, all the hard hours put into this movie does not deserve to be seen. And it makes me sad because I love movies. And this movie says, fuck you, audience. We want your money, we're gonna give you this. How did this get made? I don't know. Fantasy Island will for sure be getting a big fat F and a Z. The reason why I give it a Z is because Z is the last letter in the alphabet, and I don't think about that alphabet anymore, and that's what this movie deserves. Down under, where you just don't think about the alphabet anymore. It's this movie. I don't want to think about it anymore. It's awful. God awful. Do not watch Fantasy Island. Watch anything else. I promise you it's better. Even porn is better. I guarantee it. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoy this review, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, guys.